Whether you operate one forklift or thousands, one location or hundreds, the new My Toyota customer portal can help you optimize your operation and material handling equipment. This one-stop, free-to-use platform is designed to help you take control of your information and make smarter decisions, all at the touch of a button. Register and access your data today at my.toyotaforklift.com. That's my.toyotaforklift.com. Hey, it's Kevin Lawton with the New Warehouse Podcast, and today's episode is a special supply chain Christmas episode. Merry Christmas to everyone and happy holidays. Thank you so much for being a listener and supporting the podcast. For more information, head to thenewwarehouse.com and enjoy this great story from Megan Preston Meyer.
Hey, this is Megan Preston Meyer, creator of The Adventures of Supply Chain and FIFO, and you're listening to the New Warehouse Podcast. Today's safety tip. When you're loading Santa's sleigh, goods should be distributed evenly and properly positioned. Heavy items like sacks of coal and bicycles must be stacked towards the bottom, and lighter items like Lego sets, Baby Yodas, and Amazon gift cards should be stacked towards the top.
Fulfillment demand continues to skyrocket and outpace available labor. To keep up, warehouse operators are turning to flexible fulfillment solutions like 6 River Systems. Utilizing 6 River Systems' award-winning combination of collaborative robots, artificial intelligence, and operational expertise will make your associates and wall-to-wall fulfillment workflow more efficient. No new infrastructure, no change to warehouse layout, easy to deploy and scale, easy to train and retain associates, all at half the cost of traditional automation. Want to take your fulfillment operation to the next level? Go to www.6river.com to learn more. That's www.6river.com to learn more. How do you create warehouse superheroes? The answer is simple. With visual voice scan solutions from ProCensus. With record demand and labor shortages, warehouses need more effective workers and lightning-fast onboarding. Visual voice scan solutions from ProCensus enable warehouse workers to achieve superhero performance with up to 20% improved productivity and up to 99% accuracy. Hands-free barcode scanners from ProGlove paired with wearable mobile computers is just the beginning. Improved mobile interfaces with reduced keystrokes, easy-to-read screens, custom keyboards, voice-enabled interface, and more can be realized with ease on the leading WMS platforms. Sound too good to be true? Let us show you with our one-of-a-kind virtual demo. Visit ProCensus.com to get started today. Again, that's ProCensus.com to get started.
The New Warehouse Podcast, hosted by Kevin Lawton, is your source for insights and ideas from the distribution, transportation, and logistics industry. A new episode every Monday morning brings you the latest from industry experts and thought leaders. And now, here's Kevin.
"'Twas the month before Christmas, a supply chain carol. 'Twas the month before Christmas, and all through the port, not a ship was unloading because labor was short. This had ramifications up the supply chain and down, which had all of us worried, but the most downturned frown was on Santa himself as he and his elves scrolled through news clips and tweets full of sad, empty shelves. Really, he muttered, and in the fourth quarter? But he sighed and decided to make his off-season shorter. So resigned to his fate and just a tiny bit surly, he saddled his team and they headed south early. You can imagine the joy and the shouts of hooray when Santa showed up at the port of LA. "What happened?" he asked. "Why aren't goods being driven out to retail outlets? And don't say ever given. That's been like 6 months. You should have caught up by now. But maybe that incident was a shot o'er the bow. And you should rethink all these grandiose visions of globalization and make better decisions. I know I go around the world bringing gifts door to door, but I'm a magical being, so you should probably onshore." And then, lecture over, but with Christmas at risk, Santa's mood turned more merry, and his movements turned brisk. He surveyed the scene, then to his team gave a yodel. And to our delight, they were all intermodal. There was sea freight and air freight and rail freight, the whole lot. Plus, for a few small test markets, an autonomous bot. Now fishyback, now piggyback, to his team he intoned. On birdieback and crossdock, on driverless and drone. They all set right to work, and it couldn't be plainer that soon they'd efficiently move every container. Then, once they were inland, elves would manage last mile, so that come Christmas morning, there'd be reason to smile. Once goods started moving, Santa's jolly shone through. To all the supply chain professionals, I appreciate you. You keep everything flowing the entire year long, and yet only get noticed when something goes wrong. And to the consumers, Santa gave this instruction. Take a moment to be grateful there wasn't greater disruption. This season, bake your cookies and sing jingle bells, but then take a few moments to thank all the brave 3PLs who labor and toil and carry the torch so your next day delivery shows up on your porch. Then, having saved Christmas, Santa's role was complete. So he jumped back in his sleigh and he mustered his fleet. And we heard him exclaim as he gave his team a bullwhipping, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all, happy shipping."
You've been listening to the New Warehouse Podcast with Kevin Lawton. Subscribe and check us out online at thenewwarehouse.com.
Thank you for listening to this episode. If you want more content from the New Warehouse, check out our new video series called All Hands on LinkedIn. Just search for the New Warehouse on LinkedIn and follow along.